What's going on, guys? It is Patrick here, and in this video I'm going to be telling you whether I think the map Mayday, the new Extinction map, is worth buying, and just kind of give an overall review, my thoughts and opinions on the new map. So I should give you a little backstory to the previous two maps, because that's really important to the success that I feel Mayday has brought. So with Point of Contact, we were given this new new alien map. It was kind of supposed to be the replacement for zombies. And it was a big disappointment, I feel. It was fun, but there wasn't a lot to it. Once you beat it for the first time, it was really quite boring, to be honest. They have things like relics and stuff like that, and prestiging and things to keep you interested, but really, for the most part, it didn't really help. But then they released Nightfall, and they added more stuff. They had a new giant boss. They had some lockers. They had the Venom X, things like that that were added to kind of give it a little bit more replay value. But I don't think it really helped, because the first time after beating Nightfall, I played it like once more and didn't play it again basically till a week ago, when I remembered I had to when this map was coming out, and I was like, oh, better shake the rust off, and I don't want to play Point of Contact. So with Mayday, I saw all this new stuff coming out, buildables, new Venom X upgrades, a giant Kraken, and that really got me excited, and I feel like they delivered well. There's a lot of stuff that they added to Mayday that gives it more replay value, and that's something that just the Extinction series has struggled with so far, is just getting people to come back to it. It's fun at the start, but then after you beat it, it's not that great. I mean, I've been to the Kraken multiple times, and actually, I still want to play it. It's fun because there's things like, the armory. The armory's I feel like the armory is one of the smartest things they put in, because you feel a reward system. You want to keep playing so you can get more teeth, although teeth are really difficult to get. They do have this reward system that's kind of like, keep playing and you'll get this cool stuff, and then you can play with relics on, make that easier. It's just something to add to it. Once you get to your first prestige and you have everything unlocked, there's really nothing else there is, and you just like, okay, well, now I'm done. But with this, you can get like a flaming stowed riot shield. That's so random, but it's so cool, and I love it. There's just a whole bunch of stuff like that is really great, and it does definitely add replay value. But as for the gameplay actual aspects go, how does the gameplay fare compared to the previous two maps? I think it's improved. I like that they got rid of the scorpions and added the cedars, because the cedars are basically a scorpion, but they make it more hectic, because when you see a cedar, you have to get it out right away. That's just something, it adds another level of like kind of panic, like, oh god, I can't let it be here for too long, because then there's going to be all these plants that are just going to absolutely rape me. But it kind of takes away the scorpion, which I just personally found was something that was just more of a nuisance than actually added to the gameplay, where the cedar makes it kind of interesting. For buildables, those make it much more exciting. You have all these options to do things and play, and just really you have another goal. You have things to preoccupy you as you're trying to beat the map. Like, oh, okay, let's try to get this Venom X. Let's try to get this Venom X. Let's build the Hypno Trap, because we can hypnotize a rhino. Like, just a lot of nice additions is how I'll sum that up. Really nice. Another thing I liked is I feel like they made solo a little bit more balanced. In Nightfall, at the very start of the game, solo wasn't fun. It was like hectic all the way through, and I feel like, when I'm on like the third hive, I don't want to be like near dying. It wasn't fun to me. But with this, they kind of made it a little bit more balanced, more linear, like skill curve that just kind of slowly goes up as you get more upgrades and stuff, but continues to get harder, obviously. Whereas Nightfall seemed like it was really hard and continued to be really hard all the way out. So I don't know. I didn't really like the way they did solo with Nightfall. They made it really focused on teamwork. But in this, you have the option to do solo. It just seems like more. It's just a more viable option. But as for like multiplayer, 2-player, 4-player, whatever, I like it, man. It's really good. There's a lot of teamwork involved, a lot going on that I feel like the previous games didn't have as much. They weren't lacking, but they've really improved upon everything they have. For complaints, the aesthetics, I gotta say, not my favorite. It's either like this white room or you got a bunch of gray stuff. I like the helicopter pad that you fight the Kraken on. I mean, the Kraken looks freaking amazing. The Kraken is so just aesthetically pleasing. It just looks amazing. Really like that. I feel for every other area though, it's just not really my cup of tea. It's not that it's bad, but it's just all the same. And I understand that it's a ship, but I think, at least for me personally, I'd like it just to be a little bit nicer to look at. And I know a lot of people wouldn't agree with that, and that is just a personal preference. But that's just, like I said, personally how I feel. As for anything else, though, I really think it is definitely a map worth buying. So if you guys have been kind of on the fence, I'd say, like, let's say your decision is between Nightfall and Mayday. I definitely go Mayday. Nightfall is okay, but Mayday is a lot more fun, and I think you're just going to get more replayability out of this map, which is the key to all of this. So hopefully that helped you guys in making a decision if you're looking to buy Nightfall or you just wanted to see someone's opinion on the map. As for like, if this is the peak of Extinction, I'm gonna say Extinction didn't do superbly, but it did okay. But if they continue on the track that they're going with Extinction, I feel like the final map, the fourth and final map, is going to be amazing. So anyways, guys, I hope you found that video helpful. If you're new, make sure to subscribe, and as always, leave a like, help this video get out there, and I'll talk to you later. Peace out.